Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Border Princes campaign where, well, this is our last one, at least for the time being, guys. This is probably our last one ever for this campaign, where our entire remaining goal is to take this province, which is these Dark Elf, Chaos, corrupt, weird faction here, who are spreading corruption. So I'm going to say this was all a crusade to stop them, because honestly, I knew they were down there beforehand, honest. But we've done quite well. I mean, our goals have changed throughout this campaign. I mean, our first goal was to secure all of the Southlands. We didn't quite manage, but that's held by good, strong allies there. We did plan on trying to take the coasts here, but that changed with other things, especially with the Orcs invading. So we pushed into the Badlands and down here just to deal with the Orcs. We're expanding down here nicely, and we're going to push in here and finish these guys off and make friends with these guys. I may send somebody down to try and settle these places. In fact, I may just pop a lord together to do out just to do that while we're doing the other things. But meanwhile, we are just doing some recruitment here. We're building up here to get these guys back to full strength, and then we are going to advance on Mahrak. Ooh. Yep, you can get that. Oh, and of course we are charging forwards here to deal with these Skaven traitors who went to war with us. And exploring the north up here. I'm just trying to see what's going on over here. Not too much to be there. Lots of big battles have been fought in these deserts, but it doesn't seem like anybody's ever really managed to get the upper hand down there, which is, well, interesting, probably good for me, because when somebody does manage to get the upper hand down there, they can get very powerful, especially the Tomb King's forces can get massively powerful, and because they're so cheap to use, I mean, I know they have less income, but they can maintain big armies much more easily than other factions, which is quite good for them, to be fair. Do apologise, guys, as I've been mentioning in my videos, I have been quite ill. This is my son, so I do keep muting myself, which is why I go silent for periods when I'm coughing and things, because I don't think you really want to hear that. I do apologise if you do hear a bit of me coughing, because it's, as I said, I've been a bit grotty recently. I wonder if Frozen Landing's held by the Skaven. I'm not fussed if it is or isn't. As mentioned, we are also going to be doing some new campaigns. They're probably already started by the time I upload this one, to be fair, because I am a few ahead on recording this. So hopefully by the time you're doing this, we'll also be having some well, by the time this is released, I'll be playing a Ghost campaign with the vampires. I'll be playing a new Dark Elf Lord campaign, Fell Here Lockhart, and the Vampire Coast co-op campaign, which I've already posted. The start stream for that's going to be co-op with Zardar, Total Warrior. Total Warrior.
Dubious masters.
No. I think they realised they may have bitten off more than they can chew there. And I'm going to cut through them and then invade this way and then pressure the greenskins.
Yes, my lord. Take up the pace.
I think they're regretting their actions.
Attack!
Okay, I'm going to encircle here, because that's a bit more powerful than I was expecting.
It is war. Yes, my lord. I will marshal the men.
Go, king. Look on me and despair.
To the provinces. By Sigma's right, to
Start
battle!
sneaking forwards.
This will bolster the nation. It is for the best. Pick up the pace.
Because we're going to have a slow push through these lands so I don't take too much attrition. Oh.
What? To strengthen the Empire.
Actually, we're going to get a rebellion back here.
Who calls? Raise Sigma. Yes, my lord. We march. Raise your weapons.
You can head down there. What's worth getting? Purchase us a few items to give to our guys.
Welcome to my court.
Hashtag's already got something. Oh, that was armor though, wasn't it? Crafted. There we go.
Pick up the pace. Let us move.
We proceed. To war.
Warlord of it. Foolish thing.
If they want to attack me, they can attack me. I'm not going to attack them. It's not really what I'm here for. I'm happy to sit there and siege them out. As I said, this is potentially going to be a bit of a shorter playthrough because of what our aim is. But, and this is definitely the last one of this, at least, as I said, for the time being. It may pick it up later on if it's still working, but it's probably going to be broken by the big patch with the DLC. So, I'll probably, while this mod will still be about, I probably won't be able to use this save. And a lot of mods will be broken until they're updated. Now, I don't know how much it could work fine, but I don't want to take the risk, if you see what I mean. Let's see.
Greetings, stranger.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to have a non-aggression pact with them. I'm friends with all the dwarf factions, so I will happily give them a non-aggression pact. In fact, I quite wish they held all of the mountains there. No, I don't want a military alliance with them. I'm happy to be friends with them now. They're no longer in my sights. But I don't want a military alliance with them. I forgot they could do that. That's vicious. So he's ambushed me by charging forwards out of his town. Oh, I completely forgot they can do that. And that is horrific. I should have attacked. To be fair, I should have taken the peace treaty. If I lose this, I may be scrabbling for that peace treaty. I'm giving an instant pause at the start of this, which is a bit cheeky, but... This is actually perfectly positioned for me. Because I'm... Okay. Perfectly positioned to start ripping them to pieces. The only things I really have to worry about are these guys.
Swordsman! Taking position! Moving now! Attack! Attack!
They can hit into the side of them. You guys can pull back out here.
To battle! Yes, sir, quickly! Whoa!
We're going to get completely overwhelmed here. That's the downside here.
We are obey. The Empire endures! What do you bid?
Pull out to the side.
Emperor's might! Quickly!
Ooh, let's get some cav up here. Shooting. You can shoot
For
them.
Sigma! Fire! Taking position! Taking that position!
You can slam over into those slingers. You can fold into the side of them.
Take the ground! On my command!
Shoot them, please.
The ground quakes! We obey! Ah!
All of you guys can focus in on that. You can keep shooting that.
Whoa!
Get rid of that catapult now. Ah.
Attack!
Issue we have here is we are over engaged a massive amount.
Yes, sir! Prepare for combat! Sigma calls! Moving now for the Warhammer! Send us out! Withdraw! Shot!
Slam into them. You can turn and start hitting them.
Sigma, obey me! Catch me! Swordsman! Take the ground! By Galmaraz! The Heldenhammer!
You can stay engaging them. You can pull out to get ready to hit the sides here. You guys can retreat this way. Ugh.
We await your orders!
If it wasn't for the reinforcing army, we'd be in a beautiful position here.
Sigma, preserve us! Prepare for combat! For blood! Strike them!
Slam down into them.
Swordsmen! Yes, sir! Quick man!
You can charge into the rear there. Where are you guys? Where's my other cav? They are broken.
Yes, General!
These guys are still holding, but they're getting overrun now.
We serve the Emperor!
Charge in for the debuff.
Soldiers of the Empire! Taking position! With
Slam into them from the other side, and let's get some fire on them too.
withdraw!
Ugh.
Fire!
These guys are doing their job, but they are getting just overwhelmed by sheer numbers here. I mean, they're just little clusters of troops left now. And that's going to break them, and this is over. We're gone.
For the Emperor! Sigma Corps!
Damn! That was quite brutal, and I'd forgotten they could do that. We made them pay for it, but they can afford to pay for it, whereas I can't. I don't know if we can retreat from a situation like that. Sometimes you seem to be able to retreat from ambushes, but sometimes you don't. So I may have lost everything to Toxa there, and we may be suing the peace now. The fact they managed to get around me is the thing, and they obliterated my archers. They did the right thing. I was hoping they'd charge my other units, but they didn't. They charged my archers. What I should have done is just got my cav straight into the side of them. Hindsight, I didn't think they'd do that. And if I'd slammed my cav in there, my archers would have been safer, at least to start with. But I didn't want to charge my cav into their halberds, for obvious reasons. So yeah, if they want to offer me a peace treaty now, I'll take it. They probably won't now, and I wouldn't blame them.
I will marshal the band.
demand warp stone. Tell me where it is. Stop now.
Yeah, let's pull back and get some replenishment in here. Let's regiment for now it's a little bit. At least I didn't lose them.
This will bolster the nation.
Just quick units to recruit, basically there.
What does the Emperor bid? Yes, a sound plan. We march!
As it requires 50% of our movement range remaining to adopt.
Moving.
Yes? By Sigma's right.
Your desire, I will devour them.
You know what, Smegit? I don't care about a rebellion there.
So?
My goal is not to deal with a rebellion at the moment.
To the provinces?
It will happen, I don't care. All the way down here.
Onwards!
See, the Tomb Kings are a bit of a pain. They'll have so many armies because they've been around. I know I'm going to get a rebellion. I've decided to not care about that rebellion. It will burn itself out and I can recolonize. Removing the faction is the aim. It's double time. I don't really care about what's going on in the world, and we're just going to start sieging that settlement next turn before they build up any more. We're in reaching range to charge it. We'll encamp around it with my other armies to build them up, and then we will obliterate them.
Greetings, stranger.
Yes, I will give Kroq-Gar a defensive alliance.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
No, I still don't want a non-aggression pact with you. Because if I do ever pick this up, I will be going through them. They will be hard fights, though, with their big armies. Even though they're fairly chaffy armies, they'll have a few units, and they're that design. Yeah, you can have military access, especially for 1,500.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
No, I'm not giving you a defensive alliance.
Do not greet me as a friend, nor
You can have a non-aggression pact up there. I really don't care. You're so far away. It doesn't really do any of us any good, but you're basically paying me money for money's sake. Not that I really care at the moment because of this point of the campaign. Did he just go crazy? Oh no, bold. And insane. Oops. It's from going through areas with high chaos corruption, you gain insanity. That's not too bad, to be fair.
Into battle!
The garrison's not nice though.
I hunger. The souls are mine.
I'll rephrase that. The garrison is nasty.
Welcome to my court.
You could just be disbanded now.
Comet.
And so, I was hoping the dwarfs would still be here, but they're not. Let's give you a warhorse. So we're just double timing for all this again, guys, because I'm not really that fussed by what's going on in the rest of the world. We are focused on our objective here, and that is our campaign winning objective, to destroy that little bit of corruption. Not really at what our original objective was, but it'll do as a good objective just for now. And we will batter them. You know, it's going to be a good, fun battle. It's going to be a hard battle, to be fair, against what they've got there, even with all of our forces. We're going to take a couple of turns at least to get ourselves built up, to get ourselves some towers. To be fair, I could just go straight away. I might just go straight away because I don't have a huge amount of time left. No.
Yes, my lord.
What is your whim? As you command.
Yes, a sound plan.
Attack!
I was like, oh, I can't do it now, then I thought about it.
Going. Seeking souls. Tireless. Driven by
What?
hate.
Okay.
It will be done.
We'll do it next turn then. I know I've got raiding going on. So next turn we'll have a bit. We'll do that battle. We'll finish them off. I mean, it'll be a hard battle. I probably should wait until I've got some more siege equipment, but we should be able to do it. I'd like to get that organ gun into my main army because we can then rip the walls to pieces as well there, and ignore the walls completely. But we might not get that opportunity because it seemed to be being a bit buggy, and it depends if it decides to bring that army in with me, because it may not give me the organ gun. But we can also just flood the wall with troops. Yeah, go on. As there's nobody around you for you to really be going to war with. That doesn't mean he's not going to go have somebody on the other side of the world declare war on him, because that does happen sometimes, stupidly, but it also is unlikely he's actually going to aid me in any of my wars. They're still raiding me and building up. And again, I don't really care.
Strigoi, goal kill. Onward.
That's better. And in fact, oops, I definitely don't want to move all of them. Why are you not letting me unselect people? Right, let's try this again. We don't really need my knights in to start with. I didn't click all of them. Silly bloody thing.
Welcome to my court. From
Why are you doing that? Right, let's try this differently then.
forward. Driven by hate. Tremble, mortal.
There we go. So my main force is far more infantry heavy, which kind of makes sense to this.
For Heldenhammer!
So we will have the cav, but it will be in our follow-up armies. To be fair, I probably should have swapped these guys for archers as well, because they're straight line of fire, which isn't so good here. Including these guys. They're very good. They've good range on those ones. We'll start peppering away at a wall. What we'll probably do is we'll put this army, again, we'll attack from one side. We'll put the organ gun and all my archers on the other wall from where we're doing our main siege. Yeah, because our reinforcements are coming in from multiple directions, so it doesn't really matter then. Organ Gun's going to go here, and he's going to start ripping this bit of wall apart. No. Start ripping that bit of the wall apart.
The Empire endures!
I'm not actually bothering with them. We're just going to storm the walls en masse.
Crossbowmen!
I know I get better from them, but they're also very slow.
Gain troops! Ready!
It's March. You can start shooting that chunk of wall straight away. And you guys, right, you guys can come up here. You guys got a bit of better range. You can go up there, and you can come to there. Let's go.
For Heldenhammer! I sense convergence. Yes, sir! To engage!
That's what I hate when you're coming in from multiple angles like this. Your formations do end up a bit of a mess.
Faster!
Oh, watch this go! I love organ guns. They are very nice and powerful.
The Empire endures!
Taking aim!
There you go. You see, we've got no cav coming in this way. You can come up here.
Formation, march! We are Sigmar's heirs! Spearmen! Understood! Get up there! By Ulrich's Rock! For Heldenhammer! General! It will be done! Understood!
You can join them going up there. We're flooding those walls. My guys are all shooting.
Show us the foe!
Let's buff these guys up. Twice. Does that stack? It does!
Yes, sir! Moving now! Ready! To battle!
Spearmen!
You guys can all hit that chunk of wall there. You guys can form a nice line here. Gashnag can also hit this bit of wall with you guys. Let's path the miasma, cast the miasma on them.
Spearmen! Climbing the wall, sir! By Ulrich's Rock!
Let's support our units heading up here.
By Ulrich's Rock! Prepare for combat! Sir! At speed! Climbing the wall, sir!
Sigmar, come on!
Keep flooding these
Ready for
walls.
war! Ready to smite! Charge!
You guys can all hit them. You can charge in there. Hit those chaos trolls hard. Give himself some buffs. We're doing nicely here. We're pushing through them nicely. We are struggling with some of these guys. They're always going to be hard to fight, but we've got a nice wedge in here. And we're poking the Chaos Warriors nicely here. And they're still taking a lot of fire. As you can see, it's quite a bloody push. All these guys need to be charging in.
Charge!
Especially those great swords there. Rip into the side of those Chosen with halberds. Oh, nice! That'll do very nicely. And we're actually doing a lot of damage there. We're breaking quite a bit.
What do you bid? No lingering!
Down here is going nicely as well. We're pushing through the breach here. We've got some gore beasts in here as well now, but we'll work our way through them. Especially if I keep debuffing them. Where is my main lord?
Raise your weapons! Victory will be ours! Spearmen! We are
Let's get
Sigmar's
all of my range
All right.
focused on this unit of chosen next. They are a very, very high mass unit. As you can see, they're just kind of wandering through my guys quite well, pushing them about, which does make them very hard to deal with. Oh, why are they doing that? I hate it when they do that.
Hammer! We serve the Emperor!
We're not doing badly, we are slowly breaking through here.
Steel! We serve the Emperor!
Burn some dark elves here. Oh, fair when our spell doesn't go off. Double our flame buff here. They are fighting well, but they are going down. We're still completely surrounded there. Here we've got a good thing. We're surrounding them, but here we're not doing so well. I say that we're doing very well. These spears are awesome.
It will be done! Get down!
Armor piercing buffs will definitely help. They're beginning to fall. We're through up here. Let's keep these guys pushing. We've still got a good chunk of cav. That is the scary thing. As I said, as we lose units, we will start getting more units coming in. Oh, let's organ gun that black dragon. Not that he's in range, but we can move in range.
Sigmar! Preserve
Oh,
us!
so my guys are breaking up here.
For the Empire!
Let's get you involved there.
We obey!
These chosen were always going to be hard to take out, 'cause they are probably the hardest unit on this battlefield. And even the Chaos Warriors, I mean, we've got some more chosen here, but all these troops are very, very solid
Raise your
troops.
weapons! Attack!
Get your butt
It
over
will
there,
be done!
please.
For Helden
You guys
Hammer.
better be over here.
Battle awaits! Withdraw!
Can we actually shoot that angle? Not quite. Can we shoot him yet? We don't quite get the angle. We'll move these in behind and start shooting. That'll be good fun. There we go. We're beginning to break some of these guys. At the moment, I'm not putting things down on purpose because they've got some very solid units and I want to have the walls. That said, we are getting obliterated on these walls.
Ready for war! Raise your weapons!
Our weapons are yours!
I think I may just bypass what's left on those walls in a minute. That's it. If we can shoot from here. I'm trying to run away through my guys.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Right, we're just going to charge down now. I'm going to leave this wall, I'm going to leave those guys behind, and we're just going to push down to fight them in the open, because we're not doing well fighting them up here. We have taken a lot of damage here.
Understood! We obey! To battle!
It will be done!
Rah! Show us the foe!
Ranged weapons ready!
At speed!
What do you bid? For the Warhammer!
Get everybody down here, then we're just going to advance up here en masse through their cav.
By Ulrich's mark!
We're going to start getting new units in. Yeah, there we go. We're getting new units now.
Shania protects us!
Get you straight off. You're pointless at this point.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Right, let's charge that. I wish you could combine units on the field, so I could start combining these into full units. I get why you can't, but it would be a very neat ability. Can we actually target that dragon now? Ah, we're still reasonably formed. Some of my guys are on the way. Ooh! Come on, reform!
Missiles at the ready!
This is where that stuff is gonna hurt when it charges. Here he
Show us
comes.
the foe! Prepare for combat!
See, we have broken them. We got stuck up there. Okay, these guys up here can deal with that dragon. Oh, and my organ gun can shoot at it now.
The Empire
These
is
guys here
yours!
can keep the pressure on there, but they are very possibly going to get battered. You're going to start pushing through that way. This is where I could do with my cav being brought in, and this is where I wish there was a way you could choose what was being brought in. You know, you could pause and choose which reinforcements to bring in next. That you should be able to choose so that it just gives you, says reinforcements are available and you can bring them in, choose which. Come on, Dowie, take on those Chaos Warriors there, those chosen there.
Standing by! For Heldenhammer!
These guys can form up and start shooting. Maybe. Get the odd shot off into them.
We are in peril! Kill them!
But mostly pushing up here into their Cold One Knights there. Oof.
Great swords!
This was always going to be a hard battle, guys. We've still got the numbers, but we are beginning to lose troops. I may need to fall back and regroup for the final push. That said, we've dealt with them, we've not dealt with the damn artillery yet. Oh, and I've lost my main lord. Cast the miasma on you, let's debuff you guys.
Great swords!
You guys can move up to support.
Yes, my lord!
You guys need to disengage and get up here to support as well. This is and we have our cav, finally. This is just going to be a long and bloody slog. The nice thing is my guys who are breaking straight out.
Yes, sir! By Ulrich's rod!
Burn them. Oh, and they broke. So, as expected, guys, that was a vicious, bloody battle. I probably didn't fight in the best way. You know, I could have taken a lot longer to get my troops sorted, so I had a lot more towers. My main lord died fighting the forces of chaos there. But we did a lot of damage. We took a lot of losses, but we fought through. I mean, look at how powerful some of these guys are. This chosen, you know, 100 kills. And the issue I had was I should have sent my lord who could fly after this thing. because that was just sitting there pinging away at my guys on the walls. That probably did one of the most damaging things to us in this battle. But I'm happy with that. You know, these guys didn't get many kills, but they're fighting these units. None of these units have many units, so, you know, I'm quite happy with that, guys. We've taken it. We can now consolidate. I mean, we're not going to be consolidating, but we turn around, we deal with that Chaos Rebellion, resettle,
Who called?
cleanse the land.
To the provinces. This will bolster the nation.
And a few people killed in battles, and we now have a border with these guys who we will trade with and get a military alliance with straight away, who control all of that. Last thing to do. Oh, I can't do that this turn. And there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. That does conclude this campaign, at least at the moment. If you've got any comments, please pop them in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. Thank you very much for your time.